to bring us as we're off in Week 9. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Shoulders square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Carr. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The quarterback is in line for a pick, but instead it's not happening to see touchdown. Test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Harris now to return. That's going to go to the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
On the set.
Carry now for Korea Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Black shot. Red, yellow. Blue is striking. Hey, check mega.
Now Devlin. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. First possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Play 3 of the drive not is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down games. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Steal, check, steal, stick, mega. You, yellow. Ready, go.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Complete to Chris Godwin. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
On the ready.
They'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Check, smash. Wing jack.
Looking to throw. Devlin. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football to field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Hey, man. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run the punt. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right. You don't lose.
29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Devlin. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. Touchdown!
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they will be a wild card team. And trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Some problems with air passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, Barber, this is the result of the quarterback is simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Let's see it here. That's complete to Godwin. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. And now they come up 2nd and 12. Off play action. Devlin. He's got to dump this off to his running back Hunt. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Another completion here. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Kareem Hunt from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. That's out at 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Right now.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
And that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop it. Lost 2 there. That's third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed out one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. And that is incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Carr. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
And you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we're going to be successful in this one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dillon. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure there. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. Boy, a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Cycle. Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is got it. It's complete. And he's going to have a box first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down. Devlin. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's another gain of 14 on back-to-back plays.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Ready, set.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Bucs at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Okay,
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
22 needle.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They didn't know crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Black open. Press.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
On the ball.
To throw on 2nd down. Devlin. Wright's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Throw left side complete. That's right. Touchdown. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
From the 31, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
First down is Carr. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Hey, 734.
On first down, Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Down. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Again, it's Carr. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Shaquille Barrett called him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a third and long after that sack. Looking to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense this past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Ready.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucks with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone so many times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went with the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Strike. Check striker.
Back to throw. Devlin. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Keller. Blue striker. Ready.
Off the play fake. Devlin. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And they open the lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Well, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put something away. But that being said, this team's going to be so let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Throwing now is Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. And he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Carr going to throw. And lets it fly for Lockett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jamal Dean. And the Bucks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
6, 7, you, yellow.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Devlin. He completes it to Hunt. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Hey, check mega. Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Devlin. And that is incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Returnable for Lockett. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
From midfield, here's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over. And he didn't come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Benton. The Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
So it feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
He's got some breaking room. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times. Boy, once you get Kareem Hunt in the open field, look out. He's got speed to burn, and he showed off the wheels on that one. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll wind up up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
White.
Now Devlin. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. That is into the end zone. It's a full return for 6 and a touchdown. So on your terms, I've kind of written him off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach early in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
To throw on second down. Devlin. And right with it here over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Normally you might say start running the football. You've got to lead in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Gain down some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
Looking to throw on second down. Devlin. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Looking to throw. Devlin. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A first down. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. And remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Complete to Wright. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's offside. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Running the punt here out of the shotgun. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. In motion right is Evans. To throw on second down. Devlin. And he hauls it in for the touchdown. Bruno's second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez got on the extra point. They open the lead down to 25. Touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Card out of throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield now. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. And now here's another interception. And the Bucs are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Claude Ray.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And interception returned for another score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready. 22 needle. Black shot. Red, yellow. Hut.
They go play action here on first down. Swings this out for Hunt. A solid stiff arm. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just one pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as well. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
Enjoying the fourth quarter advantage. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this time will be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they get it at the 42-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jamal Dean. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Yet another interception. And I just had to double-check my math. That is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad spot.
And he almost gets this to the 40, taken down about a yard shy. 15 yards is the pickup there on the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to throw. Devlin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lost one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final try now for Carr. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete.